Okay, so y'all know from Facebook. Alright, the police are being awesome. Everybody in this city supports us 1,000,000 fucking %. Nobody's taking no for an answer, and we're bunkered down. I'm locked in. I can't go nowhere. My boss already called me. So I'm going nowhere. I'm sticking with the boys, fighting for our freedoms. I don't care if it takes weeks or months. That's a beautiful thing about this city. Everybody's willing to sponsor and help everybody. You know, everybody loves everybody down here. I bet you this commercial vehicle guy's commercial vehicle inspections, he's probably pretty fucking busy. Look, they got loaders down there. I don't know if you can see it. The loaders are going to be the hardest to remove if we need to get in. Because they're all brand new, electronic coded starts. But like I said, there's enough chains here to move it. Marriott Hotel. Follow us at Tree 2 Cut. Is this where the washrooms are, hopefully? They said Marriott? Pardon?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why these companies aren't open. These stores should open. No masks, no vax, no passports.
But you'll be happy.
Everything will be okay. We will win. We will win this, guys. So what I was saying is, they knew we were coming, and they still did not put any Johnny on the spots around. What? Is it in through here? So they didn't put any Johnny on the spots. This is the parking garage. What do we want in here for? So anyways, they did not put no Johnny on the spots. Well, you know, Stacy, when she got out of the back of the truck this morning, she had to go pee. Some lady was chirping. She was peeing behind our truck. And we are parked out front of a church, but she was peeing behind the truck, and some lady started freaking out. Hey, honey? And she's like, you're disrespectful. And I turned around. Oh, Starbucks. Right on. Never thought I'd be happy to see a Starbucks. Oh, push, baby, push. Oh, it's not, you don't even have to touch it. Isn't that beautiful? So, at the end of the day, people in this city are amazing. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Nobody's wearing a mask. If you're wearing a mask, we look at you like you're Antifa. Oh, downstairs. Yeah. Thank God they're open. So, I'm not going to take you all in the washroom. I'm going to have to pause this video. And, we'll talk soon. Oh, hey, you know something? You notice something, guys? This one doesn't have a half man, half girl thing here. It's girls and boys. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, pause this bit. I tell you, I've never felt so violated. That thing just came in my hand. Oh, my God. Fuck. Woo.
I don't live in an unorganized township because I like the government telling me what to do.
Yes.
You can read between the lines there.
Yes.
So for me, yes,
we were told the military's coming in. You know what we also got told? We also got told military vests are hanging on Parliament steps.
Well, how much of that is fear mongering? How much of that is, you know what I mean, just trying to fucking skip? No. Why the fuck would you?
We're not budgeting. We're here. We're blocking everything now.
Let's say the military comes in. Let's say they come in and they say, okay, we're going to arrest everyone. Okay, great. So they arrest everyone.
Better have some pretty fucking big jails.
Well, where the fuck are the trucks going?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Apparently they hung their vest on Parliament fence, we were told.
Is that right? I bet you some support.
We're going to walk down there and look.
That'd be
Just
awesome.
got to figure
Actually,
out which way it is
once
from
I
here.
drop my shit off, I probably will too.
Which way is Parliament? Down here?
Right, yeah. Make a left.
Straight down.
And you're looking at Parliament west. If you make a left, you'll see it, and then just keep walking that way.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man.
dude.
See you guys.
We'll see ya. So this has got to be the quietest area so far. Right? So we're at Sparks in Kent. We're going in further. Oh, there's the Parliament building. One of them. Freedom! Hey, there's a bunch of police. Hey, officer, thank you for doing what's good for Canada. Okay, let's see if we can see these sniper guys too. That's what the fuck I'm looking for. Oh, here comes the horses. Police on horse. RCMP probably. Or maybe they're, you think they're Ottawa on horses? Or do you think it's RCMP on horses? Yeah. Mounted, yes. Beautiful. Look at, they even got COVID visors on. Look at this barbecue shack. Bet you those guys taste good. Beautiful horses, gentlemen, beautiful horses. Thank you for protecting us. Those are Clydes, eh? Fuck, man, they must need each other to get up on those saddles. What were you saying? What?
Nothing. Every time I take a video, it's you saying something.
I didn't know you were taking a video. I said, thank you for supporting us, and those are beautiful horses, and thank you for protecting us. Like, I didn't say nothing bad, dear. I'm not. We're talking while I'm recording like this.
Hey guys, nice to see you again.
Hey, yes, brother. Wonder why everybody fucking recognizes me. I can't figure it out, eh? Do I stand out that fucking bad, guys? Or fans? Can't call you guys fans yet? Hey? Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a lot of copper up on that roof. Probably paid for a few mortgages. Copper tin roofing. No snipers yet in sight. Or maybe they're over here. I met up with a fella last night. And what he did, at first I thought this guy's a little bit of an oddballer, okay? He says, right now, the radiation that we're taking in over here in Ottawa is nuts. he says, okay, so I called him over. I'm like, hey, man, you need any food or anything, right? So this guy had aluminum screen netting all around his face. I'll probably try and figure out how to include a picture in the video, but Bank of Canada, 234 Rue Wellington. So freedom, liberté, salut, woo, freedom fighters. Hi guys, good to see you down here from Toronto. Good to see you guys from Toronto. I tell you, it's really good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Hey man, I was Toronto police, all those boys. So anyways, this guy had this screen door netting all around his head, and you could barely see his face. And he let me take a picture with him, but I said, what's the purpose of this? And he's telling me that he has a RF meter or a microwave. What was that meter called that Buddy had? RFD. So the RFD, it was measuring microwaves and radiation and stuff, right? So it was like I asked him, so what was the point of the cage, right? He said it's pretty much a small Faraday cage. So it was a Faraday cage to block all the radiation from the tops of these light standards and everything. All those little black round things at the very top are emitting microwaves. So at the end of the day, it was pretty interesting conversation. He's even got Faraday cage in his bed, and the way he said was awesome. London, it's good to see you boys up here. London police. Rolex takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Yes, boys, good to see you again. Hey, if you go over on the west side, tell them all to find their way in.
Thank you.
Tell all the drivers find. Yes, we were there yesterday.
Yes.
And somebody came and got us at night.
Yeah.
Said now's the time to roll in before they block everything. So now we are on Kent Street, 34 lights down. You'll see my truck.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, my truck says Trudeau is a huge picture of a rooster and a lollipop.
I remember that.
Cocksucker, right? So yeah, no, he's we're in town now.
Oh,
nice.
We're
close. We're not put out in the middle of nowhere where we can't do nothing.
Step by step.
Step by step, inch by inch. Truck by truck.
Antivirus cells. That
Yeah, like antivirus cells. Yeah. Woo. Thanks, boys. Keep drumming. Keep drumming. Look there. Everybody's out, eh? That's good. That's good. Beautiful. It's nice to see faces. So anyways, this guy's got a Faraday cage around his hat, or around his head. And he says normally he just goes out with some of the screen meshing. There's Parliament there. I don't know, which one's that? I can't read the top. Calm. Confederation Street and Bank. This is about as downtown as you can get, boys and girls. This is about downtown as you can get. This is beautiful. My choice, my body, my choice is my right. Oh, we're out front of the Wellington Building, House of Commons. Oh, who's calling me now? No, you can get ignored, Dennis. Wellington Building, House of Commons. Beautiful. all beautiful. We're blocked in. If we wanted to leave, we couldn't leave. Because at the end of the day, we're locked down. Is that your cousins?
No. Her aunt and uncle.
Her aunt and uncle?
I'm pretty sure.
Take a look at the picture. It's a Vectra. Let's keep walking. We can always hit it on the way back, too. We got Luke Winkle's downtown Burgessville, Ontario. We got Network Logistics. I can't see from where, but he's here. We got Pelton Trucking Transport, hauling for freedom. Nuremberg Trials 2.0. No mandates, no lockdowns, no vax pass. Freedom is choice. We got Brower Hay Delivery. That's the guy we need to go speak to. This guy, Brower Hay Delivery. GBS and Sons Trucking, Mississauga. Good to see him down here. Honey, I want to go between the trucks. I want to let people know who's supporting us. That better not be Antifa. Hey, that's not Antifa, is it? No. Oh, it's police. I hope somebody doesn't grab a cop saying fucking they're Antifa. We got West Trans from Thornhill. Packers Logistics Solutions, Midwest Coast. We got JBT. Hey, Toronto! Yeah! Toronto cops. We got Trans Inter F&M. Woo! Right on, driver! When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty and futile. Dedicated LTL Transport, Abbotsford, BC. Mitchell and Denholm Express, Haileybury, Ontario. Spruce Grove, Alberta. Good to see you. God bless you. HSB Logistics is here. I don't see any foreign express trucks. HSB Logistics, FJK, Hillsburg, Ontario! Yeah! Hillsburg, Ontario, FJK Logistics. That's just south of us. Right on. I'm glad he's right down there. Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms in his front windshield. We got campers, we got everybody. We got motorhomes. Twin Paul Express, Surrey, BC. Dragged a trailer. Good for him. Good for him. God bless him. Hi, guys. Freedom! Yay, kids! Freedom! We need freedom fighters of all sizes. Oh, look at this. Now that's getting creative. That is getting creative. Look at this. That's what you call getting creative. Hey! Put her on blocks, boys. Put her on blocks. We are united! Woo! Look at this. They got air horns hooked up to a pylon. God bless them. My body, my choice. Yeah! Do it again! Once more! Ah, I'm sick. Fucking sick. Hello, officers! Show integrity and respect. Take a bag and help us clean up. You know what? This is a beautiful thing. Take a bag and help us clean up. You know, at the end of the day, we are actually really clean. Look, we keep all our garbage in the piles over there. Oh, look at that girl over there. That's cool. She made her own dress, rainbow dress, I guess. No lockdowns, no mandates, no vaxports. Freedom! Freedom at its best. Let's fight for this. We're at Wellington now and O'Connor Street. Rue Wellington, Rue O'Connor. Freedom is a beautiful thing, guys. Let's not lose it. T&K Grenadiers out of Lawnsborough, Ontario. God bless you. No name, Penske. Somebody rented a truck. I want my taxes back. Inflation is the real killer. Look, we got Trudeau with a Hitler stash. ASL Global Logistics from Brampton. Yes, Brampton! Woo, watch it. It's real slippery as shit here. Fuck Trudeau! This is beautiful. Oh, look, I bet you that's a Johnny on the spot. End all mandates. Wingham, Ontario. Moonrick Rink Farms, Hagersville, Ontario. Make Canada great again, guys. End all the mandates. Let's get rid of this prick. Take him out of office. Let the high courts deal with him. We don't want to hurt him. We are not here to hurt Trudeau. We are here to put him in the courts. U.S. and Canada Customs, bonded cruiser. We got Gerard Transport here. Gerard Transport. Nurses back to hospitals, students back to schools. We got D. Dalt Trucking from Leamington, Ontario. Thanks, D. Dalt. I gotta go get this guy's number here. Or name. I'll get him after. Hugo Trans. P. Ravensburg and Sons, wholesale florist. That guy's not labeled. I am not racist. I am not extreme. I am Canadian. We got more Ravensburg Sons florist. We got Track and Field Enterprises. Thank you, Canadian truckers. We love you all. We back you all. County Line. Joy Langman Transfer. Hopefully I wasn't too zoomed in all the way. Say no to CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. That's a very good sign. Central Bank Digital Currency. Car rentals. Outfield Farm Holdings. We're at the epicenter here, folks. We are here now. Fuck Trudeau! Look at that, hey honey? We're at that trailer now. Fuck Trudeau! God's given immunity. Works best. So I was told somebody desecrated the Terry Fox thing. Apparently put a hockey stick in on him and everything, but you know what? At the end of the day, still looking good. Everybody remembers what Terry Fox did. Right? But
I'll talk to you later today. Thank you, Dan Hartman. Thanking all Canadians. Dan Hartman sent me be a
I
test.
think my daughter went to school with you.
What's the daughter's name again?
Wendy Long.
Hi, Wendy. Officer Long, how are you? What's going on? It's good to see you. This is my wife, Stacy.
Hi, how are you?
I went to school. This is Wendy Long. You were in the police force, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just talked.
I'm so fucking glad you're here.
Yeah.
I'm so glad a lot of people are here, to be honest, right? Like,
What a bunch of garbage. Under no condition. There's no science in the world. I challenge Howard New. I challenge Teresa Taft. Meet me anytime you want. Meet me. Bring the entire Public Health Agency of Canada. Bring the entire Health Canada and sit down with me alone. Bring your science to the table. I will bring the science. If you are pretending not to read, they lie to us. They lie to us over and over. That's if you talked about the PCR test. That test was a bogus.
hey, how much
test.
does that camera system cost?
They oversighted the test.
Hopefully I didn't break it.
He said, listen, if you have a cycle threshold over 24, the test only detects viral drug, non-controllable virus, non-infectious virus. Yet these people cycle at 40 and 45. That
The boys at work want me to wear one.
97%,
They want me to get one and do a daily blog.
Yeah.
who tested positive
I get into
2020
shenanigans all around the
will
world.
not.
So, yeah, no,
Took
that's
us
cool.
out to
So,
school.
what, 500?
Shut the university down.
Probably.
The audio good, too?
Seems to be. I just got it for this Christmas, so.
Oh, lucky gift.
Yeah.
Lucky girl, good gift.
New Year's celebration and this, so.
Oh, awesome.
We're gonna see. I know I think
I'm going to get one. I'm on YouTube under Redneck Bee-Man for meat farmers.
Okay.
So we raise honeybees, right? So I'm under Redneck Bee-Man. If you want to check out some of the shit I've been up to, and that's just cell phone recordings. Some pretty wild shit. Good to see you here, though.
It does not properly protect the upper airways. Omicron variant presents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's nature's vaccine. It confers an off-ramp and an exit strategy to the government.
We all know
The
Omicron's
vaccines
bullshit.
were not properly developed. I am not an anti-vaxxer. I am for vaccines like Parkinson and everyone. But we are only for properly developed vaccines. And these vaccines were not properly developed. We know the science.
Nothing was properly
We know
developed.
You can't take a 15-year process for the safety phase of a trial and boil it down into 3 months and tell me that you understand.
Who's this, Trudeau?
You do not.
Trudeau rolling in?
It's a devastating situation. And when you look at the CDC VAERS database, the CDC VAERS database collects 1%, at most 10, of the burden. And the CDC VAERS database tells us today, 22,000 Americans have died from this
I'm not
vaccine.
seeing the
Look at it
snipers.
properly. We can see the deaths were 1 to 2 days post-vaccine, at most 7 days. And we monitored it, and we showed 86% of the deaths were linked to the vaccine.
Why are we not seeing the
There are 1
snipers
million
now?
adverse events, and that's a system that collects 10%. In other words, these vaccines kill. Look, let me be as blunt as I can. The vaccine appears to work well for some people, and that's a fact. But it does not work well for a large number of people. And we should never have a vaccine.
I'm not seeing
like
those
that.
snipers right
Never,
now.
ever. And that's the problem. These vaccines now...
Because there were snipers here.
Now,
I'm not
how
seeing
could you
them. They
tell
were
a
all
child
on the rooftops and
who's
everything.
not vaccinated that he can't come in or she can't come into Canada, and you constrain us within the society. We can't go to the gym, we can't go to the restaurant
not seeing no
because
snipers
we are
today.
vaccinated. Yet,
I have a
we have
picture
the
of snipers
research by
on these
Brown
roofs.
and Barnstable, Massachusetts. We have the research by Ryan Gershman. We have the research telling us clearly by Chow et al. in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It showed us clearly. It showed us that the vaccinated nurse, the vaccinated person, harbors much more pathogen in nasopharyngeal passage than the unvaccinated. It showed us that the vaccinated was transmitting
No,
virus.
I'm not seeing
So
them there.
how could you stop
Not
an
seeing them.
unvaccinated person from operating in society? when there's no difference in risk right now between a vaccinated and an unvaccinated. So it is absolutely logical. It makes
Get closer. No social distancing allowed.
None of what they do
right
is
on.
grounded in science. So
There's like, it's called personal space. Easy.
Wendy?
let me close by saying it's such a wonderful opportunity to be here. I'm a Canadian citizen.
My
It's
daughter.
so tremendous. Canada is one of the greatest countries in the world. Long live Canada!
Viva la Canada!
But it is time. It is time now to bring this pandemic to a closure. It is time. It is time to declare the pandemic emergency over. There is no longer an emergency. We need to let people live their lives from the very beginning, but do it now, urgently. We need to cut all these mandates, cut it all out, cut the mask, cut everything. Go on with life.
Small Fringe people have spoken!
So I just want to say thank you very much for this, and I'm going to give it back over to Dr. Hodkinson. Dr. Hodkinson, 1 minutes for Dr. Hodkinson. This is my best friend.
I got a doctor up right now.
Okay. I forgot 2 things. First of all, the soundbite. Vaccines. Just remember this and repeat after me. Number 1, they weren't needed.
They weren't needed.
They weren't tested.
Weren't tested.
They're not working.
They're not working.
And they're killing people.
They're killing people.
Remember that.
Remember that.
And so far as vaccine passports are concerned, when you're speaking to someone like an MLA, look him in the eyes and say this. Okay. So you want to simply have a vaccine passport, do you? Well, what's next? Are you going to tell everyone with HIV that they've got to have an X on their forehead before they go into a bar? You know what? You're not going to get away with that. And it's a heck of a lot more serious than COVID is. All right, change gears. Over this last 2 years, there's been a total absence of fact. They've been lying, as Dr. Alexander said to you, constantly about everything. There's not a single reliable statistic out there that you can say is verified. So we'll have to rely upon straw polls. And this is now a straw poll. And I'm going to ask you all a question. Listen to my question. I want everyone to put up their hand here. If you know someone personally who has had a heart attack, a stroke, or a pulmonary embolus shortly after vaccination, not a sore arm,
Do you know anybody that's had a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism
risky.
shortly after
Put up your
having
hand.
oh, look at this.
And now I
Shortly
want you all
after.
to look around. And I want you to
Shortly
look
after
at those
having the
hands.
vaccination.
Look at those hands.
Look at these people.
You are not
Personally
alone.
know.
What does that tell you? This is a monster kill. A monster kill. The life insurance of Indiana has gone public with all other insurance companies.
Indiana Life Insurance Company has went public.
40% increase in deaths.
40% increase in injuries and deaths of the working well.
Totally unexpected. A massive increase in the expected number of deaths.
Massive
and it's
increase.
due to one of 3 things or all of them. Suicides, delayed treatment and prevention, and the effects of vaccination. All of which are due to the things that they are forcing on you.
Fuck you no!
That doesn't look like a trivial thing, does it? It's a monster. And straw polls like this verify these numbers that are coming out of insurance companies. This is massively underreported event. People are dying like flies out there, and they're not being reported, and government does not want you to know. Thank you.
Woo! No more lies!
Thank you. I think it's important to say that we are not crazy anti-vaxxers, clearly. As these speeches demonstrate. We've got scientists, qualified medical professionals here speaking about the real science. We are not crazy. All right, I have a little announcement here. We found somebody's driver's license. It's from Alberta for Robin Hope. So Robin Hope, we have your driver's license here. We'll have it here in the back of the stage for you. And next up, we have Brian Dennison, a former Calgary police officer.
Woo! Blue Lives Matter!
Hello everybody, how are you?
Beautiful!
Wow, this is what it's like for Canadians to honor their truckers. Awesome!
Woo! Truckers rock!
Today I'm actually going to read something because half the time I forget what I'm going to say, so just bear with me. Our truckers are our Canadian heroes, and I think I speak for most Canadians when I say your sacrifice and bravery for standing up for our freedoms has shaken up a sleepy nation and a power-hungry government. Thank you so much. You have unified a nation and filled us with hope for our future. Okay, for those that don't know who I am,
oh, look at this.
my name is Brian Dennison.
Yeah, we got a little guy too.
I was 24 years on with the Calgary Police Service. I was hired by them because I have sound judgment, apparently.
Sound judgment.
But of course, it came down to my choice not to take the vaccine or go along with any of their other mandates that they had for me. I was a constable, an officer coach, an acting sergeant, and a hate crimes coordinator.
Woo!
I've worked with many honorable men and women within the Calgary Police Service, and I have several friends still there. On November 6th, I was suspended because I would not comply with them. Shortly after that, I released a video which I had made while sitting in my police car.
Oh.
And that video was meant for policemen to stand up for what they believe in and in their oath.
Woo! Uphold the law!
It was a call to action for other policemen.
And unite against tyranny and all COVID mandates.
Very hard to do because they ended up charging me with insubordination and discreditable conduct.
No way!
At that time I was still speaking up, and they
insubordination and
desist order because they didn't want me to speak anymore. So it came down to a choice of mine. Do I resign after 24 years so I can continue to speak up?
24 years.
Though I'm not a police officer anymore, but I served for 24 years, and I decided that enough was enough, and I was going to stand up and keep speaking.
God bless you! God bless you!
Say that the Calgary Police Service that I joined 24 years ago is not the same one that I just resigned from.
Never is.
Today,
shame on Calgary Police!
Organization is hell-bent on demonizing, segregating, and threatening the suspension of its police officers if they do not participate in a faulty testing program and vaccine program. I have seen other street cops that have received the vaccine, and they were slumped over the table in the lunchroom afterwards.
Holy shit.
What does that say? If any of you have experienced this treatment from law enforcement, I'm sorry. Please know, as a former police officer, I am for free speech. I am for peaceful protests.
Freedom!
I am for people running their own businesses and staying open.
Freedom!
All for free of choice. You can pick what you want to do with your life and the vaccines that you take. Our Constitution protects all our rights and freedoms and choices. However, it seems to me that the federal and provincial governments do not understand or respect our Charter of Rights and Freedoms written into the Constitution of Canada that applies to all Canadians. Always remember, the Constitution is the supreme law of Canada.
Yeah!
In saying that, it is extremely concerning that our Prime Minister continues to stoke the fire of hate and division with his reckless and dangerous comments towards Canadians.
Woo!
I cannot help but ask myself, are these words of a responsible, ethical leader?
No!
Are these words spoken by a leader with integrity and care for its citizens?
No!
My fingers are freezing. So please, vaccinated and unvaccinated, please do not allow his words to change the hearts of fellow Canadians. We are one family.
Woo! United as one! We will win this!
A few weeks ago, I accepted an invitation to sit on the board of Taking Back Your Freedoms, which you've heard about already. And today I stand here to represent that. It is an honor that statesman Brian Peckford is our chairman of the board, the last living First Minister that helped negotiate and sign the Constitution of Canada and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms.
Right on!
If anyone understands the Charter, it's this man. Another thing that people can keep doing is keep coming to rallies. The more people we have here, the better it is, the bigger statement that we can make to them.
Keep coming, people! Keep coming to Ottawa! Keep coming! Shut her down!
The thing I want to say is, parents, I implore you, do not allow the government or the public schools to hijack your God-given
Yep,
right
they're coming right with us. We got our fellow brothers and sisters coming.
Be brave.
I record my stuff. I don't go live.
Do not allow
At least then I got a hard copy of everything.
Be courageous. The efforts that you are taking to
And we're
protect your
supporting
children.
those like the
Now,
Bongino.
I usually do this.
Bongino, Trump, everybody supports us.
You,
We are the ones with the balls,
All
the
the-
Stugats.
I just want to speak to all Canadian law enforcement, both constable and executive leadership of each of them.
Listen up, officers.
Remember your oath.
Remember your oath,
It's
please.
not good enough to say I'm just following orders.
Boo!
Historically, following orders never led to anything good.
That's right.
It didn't go well in the 1930s and the 1940s, and it's not going to go well now.
That's right.
So for every law enforcement, I want you to remember these words. They're your core values. Respect. Honesty.
Honesty.
Compassion.
Compassion.
Courage.
Fairness.
Ethics.
Accountability.
And integrity.
Integrity!
You're a police officer, ask yourself, do you act by these values, or are they just words on a page?
That's your oath, boys. Woo! I gotta stop her. I only got 2 minutes left. I gotta upload this one.